Oh, right, guys. Can't believe it. Deadpool's Diner is back. So excited. Not really. My god, do I hate this game mode. Now, I will say, some people like it. That's okay. I feel like, it's hard to have an opinion without people getting emotionally involved. It's okay to like this game mode. It's okay to hate this game mode. Today, I'm really hoping to just explain why the people who hate it, and why I think it's just a bad game mode in general. And we're going to do that while playing the game and probably just barely paying attention to what's actually happening. So here's some context for me. I played Magic the Gathering for 22 years. By the way, people say there's bots in this game. I don't think I've ever seen a bot, unless the bots can be in these things now. I don't know. Weird. I have played Magic the Gathering for 22 years. I first started playing Magic in 2002 in my freshman year in high school. Yes, I'm old. I'm very old. I'm 36 years old. And as someone who's played a game for 22 years, I would say that I'm fairly competitive in that game, right? I don't grind Magic Arena specifically. Magic Arena, of course, being the digital version of the game. I don't play that very much, but I played the game for a long time. I have a lot of experience playing Magic. I'm pretty good at the game, I would say, but with Marvel Snap, I am very casual. The highest rank I've ever gotten is Galactic. I don't grind for Infinity. I mostly play Conquest. Apparently, that is not a common... I think I'm losing this, huh? We have to hope we hit Apocalypse here. I don't grind this game at all. I just don't care that much. Nice. It's nice. Very nice. Okay. And then... Ooh. Is it actually better to do this? Probably. So, I'm pretty casual in this game. I just don't care about grinding this game specifically. This is a fun game that I play for fun. And, the problem with this game mode is it forces you to be competitive. Now, if you are a Marvel Snap grinder in the same way that I've played Magic fairly competitively for a long time, that's fine, right? You're allowed to be competitive in this game. It's a PvP. It's a PvP player versus player competitive game. That's fine. But okay, we lose. We win. We win. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. It's okay to be competitive, but this game mode forces people who aren't competitive to be competitive. Now, I do see people say, well, if you're not competitive and you don't care about it, then just don't play the game. There's a problem with that though. That's not how these games work. This is value. This is free stuff. Do you know how free to play games work? They get you addicted to free stuff, right? That's the entire model. It forces you to log in so you can get your fucking 25 credits. Here, people will log in just to get this, right? 25 credits. How much would it cost to get 25 credits? Well, $5 gets 300. It's literally like 25 cents. It's worthless. And yet, people will log into the game just to get that, right? And it's not just with Marvel Snap. It's with all free-to-play games. They are designed to get you addicted to those little dopamine hits when you get something for free. So saying, oh, just don't play it, like, what do you mean? What do you mean don't play it? People are addicted. That's how these games work. That's how they thrive. So if you're not a competitive player, you are still forced to grind competitively. And that's why so many people are frustrated with this, right? It's just not fun if this isn't the way that you enjoy playing the game. And you don't have a choice. Sure, I guess you could technically skip out on free stuff, but who's going to do that? No one. So, if you're a casual player, you have to engage with it. And it's miserable for casual players. And if you compare this with High Voltage was a very casual, silly, goofy game mode. I mean, you got lots of energy, you got to do big, stupid, ridiculous stuff. But you could still play it competitively, right? Even if you were a super competitive player, and even though it was a super goofy, casual game mode, you could still go into it with a competitive mindset and try to optimize your deck to win games, right? People were playing Eliath, and people were mad because people were playing Eliath in the casual game mode. And that's the thing, right? Is even though it was a casual friendly game mode, it's still... Do we lose this? I think the answer is probably... We might lose this one, that's okay. I don't care. Shang-Chi, yeah. Actually, no, we still lose. Yeah, lost by 1 here and tied here. So High Voltage, it basically had universal appeal. If you were a casual player, you had fun playing your Black Panther and your Arnim Zola, and... Oh, I forgot to do that, whoops. And if you were a competitive player, you could still approach the casual game competitively and try hard the game mode, right? There's no way to play this game casually. So High Voltage had universal appeal. Casuals loved it, competitive players loved it, and maybe when you played High Voltage, you didn't like the combo metagame. I've been there. As a competitive Magic the Gathering player, I've been in metagames where the game was miserable, right? That's normal, but you could still play competitively. As a Magic the Gathering player, you could still play competitively in a metagame that you don't enjoy. And that was true for High Voltage, even if you didn't like the combo metagame. Oh, Gambit's useless. Even if you didn't like the combo metagame, you could still play the game the way you enjoyed. And casual players don't get to play the game the way they enjoy right now in this game mode. I gotta play Dracula. Casual players are forced to play the game in a way that they don't enjoy, and that's why they're so upset, right? And as someone who is a competitive Magic the Gathering player and a casual Marvel Snap player, I can see both perspectives, right? I can be the try-hard 22-year veteran of Magic saying, just get good, right? Just get good at the game. Why are you whining, right? But as a casual of this game, it's like, yeah, it does kind of suck when you have to play the game in a way that you don't... Oh, I don't get the Dracula. Huh. So what does this mean? Are we just doing this? Does it get added to my hand first, then get discarded? I'm not sure. We'll find out together. Yep. I mean, that's a lot of power, but we're going to discard a ton. Collector's going to get huge. Okay, so we discarded first, and then it's going to add the thing. So I need to play the swarms. Not here. There's no way to do this well, is there? Something like this? I guess that's fine. We'll see what happens. Not sure. So we'll add the Scorn first. So we want Dracula to discard the Apocalypse. Maximus, sure. Does draw that, so this could discard, get 1 power. 7. That's fine. Okay. So I think we just win. Right? It did discard the 1. Worst case scenario. But yeah, I think it's just good to keep in mind that the reason people are upset is because this game mode is very one-dimensional. It appeals to a specific type of player. And if you're not in that that category, then grinding this is miserable because it's forcing you to play the game in a way that you don't want to, and dismissing that by saying, oh, just don't play, this isn't how Marvel Snap players work. This is not how free-to-play addicts, let's be real, addicts. This is not how addicted free-to-play players, that's not how our brains work, right? We want to play, we want to get our value, we want our credits, we want our stupid cosmetics. We'll play for an hour to get some stupid-ass cosmetic that doesn't matter. You know, we'll grind this game mode for 100 games just to get some horrible card that we're never going to play. This card looks like garbage. Maybe it's not, but I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. I mean, even after I get this, am I going to keep grinding for this cosmetic? Maybe. Do I want to? Not really. But am I going to? The answer is I might. And I'm going to be absolutely fucking miserable the entire goddamn time. I don't need this. Literally, in Conquest, right now, my preferred game mode that I have a ton of fun playing, it's the same card. I mean, look how great this looks. I can just get this. I can get this. It's right here. And I enjoy playing. I could save myself so much stress by just playing this game mode that I enjoy. But instead, I am driving myself miserable to get to this version. Why do I care? It's not even a good card. I'm not playing Jane Foster. But that's how our brains work, right? It's free value. I mean, just look at these card borders. I want them, but I'm miserable, and that's how casuals are feeling, right? Do I need to do this? No. Is it free? Yes. But it feels like this game mode is exploiting people's addictions and forcing them to engage with the game in a negative way, which I think makes for a bad game mode. And compared to high voltage, where basically everyone could have fun in their own way, I think that illustrates why this game mode is bad. I think this game mode is fine for a specific group of people, but it's narrow, but people feel like they have to play it to get the card. And so that one-dimensional aspect of this game mode is making a lot of people upset. And the worst part about this, and the reason I'm making this video, is because they did this game mode before, right? This is the second time we've had this game mode. And the first time people complained so much about it, and they said, hey, we're gonna fix it, and they didn't fix it. Not only did they not fix it, this stretch, right? This 600k to 30 mil, well, there just needs to be a bub mart at like 10 million. That'd be fine. But they intentionally left that out when people complained about it, and they're mocking us, right? With the Wambulance. The fact that they know people were upset about this, and they know that people are addicted to the game, and they're just like cashing in on that addiction while mocking you, is what makes it feel so kind of scummy and disgusting. You can't fault Second Dinner for making a somewhat suboptimal game mode the first time around, right? You would expect them to put out a game mode, and then millions of people play it, and then they take the responses to that game mode and fix it, right? That's fine. So in that scenario, yes, they could upload a horrible game mode that everybody hates and go, whoops, we didn't realize it was that bad, let us fix it. But not only did they not fix it, but now they're mocking you for not liking it, which just feels like, it just feels icky, right? It just feels like some tone-deaf corporate scum. Just like, haha, you're gonna play it anyway. You're gonna increase our player count. You're gonna spend money. Get fucked. Is how it feels. And it feels horrible for some people. Not for everyone, but for some people, it just feels like, gross. And I would like to stress that if you're one of the people that like it, it's okay to like it and it's okay to not like it. It just sucks, Brood. So I'm just gonna abandon that lane. I guess I gotta go over here. Red Guardian, fine. I think I'm losing this one. We can do this. Yeah, but the thing I want to stress the most is it's fine to like or not like the game mode, but I think it's good to acknowledge why people are upset and maybe use that to make it better. And since they don't seem to be interested in making it better, especially since they seem to be mocking us, I think that's cause to be, I'm just getting out of this game, to be honest. I don't feel great about it. This is another reason why I don't like the snap mechanic, is so many games just end so early. When you're at this spot where I'm at 10 million, like, you have to grind for 80k at a time, and if you lose all your bubs, you get 600k back, but the highest table you can play at is 400k. It's just like, it just feels so intentionally designed to troll the living shit out of you. And it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels so scummy. And they know we're gonna play it, right? They know that we can't help it. We have to get our value. Agony into Deadpool. I will concede again. Here we go. Let's see. Deadpool. I'm ready to retreat. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. And see, that's the problem with this game mode, man. This is why I'm not a competitive grinder. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Guys, I think this game mode is kinda shit. I'm gonna get to this card, but I don't think I'm gonna grind the entire thing, aren't I? I probably am. I do have a video on how to donate and receive donations. Go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description or on the installate that you're about to see. Go check that out. Definitely donate if you finish. Definitely be aware that people are trying to donate to you. And man, do I hate this game mode. And yet here I am playing it again and being miserable playing it again. And Ben Brode and Second Dinner are just gonna laugh themselves to the bank because you know people are gonna spend money here, right? It's gonna happen. You know they are. They're gonna open the game more. You run out of free stuff. So what happens when you're playing the game and you run out of free stuff? You suddenly start going in here, right? So it'll be profitable. They're gonna make lots of money. But what can you do? I don't know. Play a different game, I guess. Here's something to consider. You could right click here and uninstall. You could do that. And then you could look at all these games I could be playing. I could be playing Darkest Dungeon right now. I could be playing this. Why am I playing Marvel Snap and being miserable? I could be playing this and being miserable. I don't know. Either way, thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you in the next one.